Hello, 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 and welcome to my sacred space. Welcome to our sacred space, because if you're here today, you're here to hear the message. Have the Palo Santo going, just clearing our space as we get started. Gonna have a little conversation, pull some cards. Maybe you'll get something today that'll help you launch you forward in your life. I'm not even gonna say move you forward. I'm gonna say launch you forward. Okay? So, well, let's have a little talk about twin flames and karmic soulmates and divine soulmates. Because, boy, oh boy, there's so many people out there looking for their twin flame. And I mean no disrespect when I say this, but take it easy. Don't look for your twin flame. Your twin flame will find you. And honestly, the first step on your twin flame relationship is that you become aware of it, that maybe that you want it, right? Because it's in your energetic field. And so if that's what's happening to you, then it's coming. I don't know if it's going to come in the 3D, like in the physical form in this lifetime. I don't know if you're just going to have like 5D communications, but it's real and it's there. That being said, a lot of people think that toxic relationships are 3D relationships. Ugh. It's early in the morning. A lot of people think that toxic relationships are twin flame relationships, and they're not. A lot of narcissistic relationships get labeled as twin flame just because of the obsession, and they're not. And here's the thing: a narcissist knows how to play you. They know what buttons to push to get you to jump. They know what buttons to push to get you to back down. They love playing games of blame and then get you to what we would call surrender, but get you to give in, right? And when they can't control you anymore, then they come rushing in with their love bombing, right? And so if you're in a relationship that just keeps going on and on and on and on like that without any divine movement, without any what I like to call tower moments. A lot of people call them tower moments, where you have a belief that just gets taken all apart and you come out better on the other side. If you're not having a relationship that has those tower moments in it, and you're growing by leaps and bounds and huge bigs like amounts, then you're not in a twin flame relationship. You're in a narcissistic relationship. And you need to examine what's going on here. I remember when I first became aware of my twin flame relationship that I would always hear people say that a twin flame will never hurt you. And you know what? That's true. They won't. They'll never call you names. They'll never abuse you, like sexually, emotionally, mentally, physically. They won't. They just won't, right? There's so much love in their heart. And while their wounds are getting triggered too, they're not going to hurt you, right? So if you're being hurt on purpose, if your twin flame is doing it on purpose, could be a narcissist, okay? And I'm just putting that out there because somebody needs to hear that today. Somebody's questioning, is this twin flame or what? Is this twin flame or what? You know what? Honestly, taking a step back and taking a look at any relationship you're in is a good idea. Right? Helps you get clear, because you can get so caught up in the other person's energy. Even if you don't think you're an empath, you're an empath. When you walk into a room and you just feel something's off or there's been a fight, that's because you're an empath and you can feel that, right? When you know if somebody's happy or sad just by coming close to them, that's your empathic skills. And I believe that everyone's empathic. We just have blocked it and stuff. So if you are around somebody, you're picking up their energy, okay? It may not even be your own. So you could be picking up that they're obsessed with you, right? And then you get obsessed with them and take it to a whole new level than what you would just on your own. It's always good to take a step back and evaluate what is your part in this. What do you want? It doesn't matter about the other person. If it's a divine connection, it'll be a divine connection. It'll be there forever, and it'll come back no matter what. God, universe, divine source, whatever you want to call it, that higher power will bring it back. We'll do the necessary changes. We'll give them the necessary tower moments. We'll give you the necessary tower moments, and it will come back. You know, what is meant for you will always be for you, right? And then there's that thing of divine timing. Oh yeah, I gotta love divine timing. Can you tell what I struggle with? The thing about divine timing, somebody may be right for you, but the time may be wrong, right? And you just got to take a step back and work on yourself. Well, you know, that's the only thing you can do is work on yourself. Have those tower moments. Take a different look at your perceptions of events, of people, of ideas and stuff, and just keep following that path of love and raising your vibration higher and higher, because then divine timing will come in for you at the right time with ease and grace. The thing about divine timing is you haven't missed it, okay? You're not going to miss it because it's divine, right? So it'll happen in divine timing, in God's timing, in Creator's timing. I have a friend who says Gus, God, universe, and source. In Gus's timing, right? I love that. I love that. I love him. I love that. You know, like I love that he says that all the time to me. Gus, Gus, Gus. So you are right where you need to be. And it's interesting that you're watching this video, and I actually was only going to share one thing, and look at me, I'm just like blah, 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 sharing a whole bunch, right? But somebody needed to hear this today. And I know just going through 133 hours of blackout with the Schumann resonance and then 6 planets in retrograde, and we're in Mercury retrograde right now, and I'm not an astrologist, so I can't tell you what the planets mean and everything. All I know is we still feel it, right? We still feel it. It's a time of great transition. It's a time of great transition. And if you look at the time of year, I don't know what country you're in, but here in Canada, we're going through fall. And there's that saying where it's about the trees are about to teach us a lovely lesson about how wonderful it is to let things go, because they let go of their leaves, right? So whether you're in fall or you're in spring, it's a time of great transition. You know, it's a time of preparation of what's coming. And you look at that, and maybe whatever country you're in, it's summertime, and maybe there's going to be a rainfall, or maybe there isn't. You know, look for signs of change. Look what's going on around you in your environment, and apply it to your life. Connect with the environment, I guess, is the underlying message, is because we're being given energy for what's going on in our life. Okay, so like for me, it's Canada, it's fall. We're preparing. You know, the leaves are getting ready. They're starting to drop their leaves. The trees are getting ready. Wow, first day of the new mouth or what? Anyways, the trees are getting ready to drop their leaves, and some of them already are, right? So they're already transforming. And I know for me, I've been transforming these last few weeks. Well, last few years actually, longer than that. But it's been pretty intense lately, hasn't it? You know, so yeah. Anyways, I talked too much. I was only going to talk for a couple minutes, and then I was going to pull some cards for you, because here's the thing. This is actually the thing I actually wanted to share with you. Okay? Are you sitting down? Are you still with me? All right? Give me a like if you like this video. You know, make a comment on if anything I just said touched you. Right? Maybe you could even make a comment that divine relationships are the best. Okay? Divine, because they move you forward. They don't blame you for stuff from the past. You know, they're not karmic. They don't blame you for their past mistakes. They want to move forward with you. All right, so here's the thing. With relationships or with anything else, whatever you want truly does want you. And the reason why this is because it's already in your energy. If you're already wanting it, it's already in your energy, okay? So if you can think of it, we have this big, beautiful, like, line of energy going around us, this river of energy, if you will, okay, that's going around us. Now, yes, we can block it up by thinking we're not worthy enough, or, you know, we're not smart enough, or I don't deserve this, or whatever. We can block up the energy, right? But it still moves, like, sluggishly slow and around these blocks and stuff. It still moves, all right? Now, things come into our energy, and we feel them. And that's when we start to desire them and want them. So whether it's a new job or a new home or a new car or a new relationship, right? Maybe you've really just wanted that relationship, and you can want it for years, right? Because if you think it's out there, then it is out there. You've got to block up that you don't have it, right? You've got to block up that you don't have it. And or maybe that you don't deserve it, or maybe you're scared of it because it'll be just like all the other relationships you've had. You know, whatever your blocks are, you're blocking it from coming in and living in here, right? from living in here, and if you could see, I have my hands over my belly from down, you know, down in your solar plexus, like living in, becoming a part of you, right? So if you can dream it, it's right there. It's your next step. It's like literally vibrating right beside you and around you. It's literally right there. That's why it comes into your mind so often. That's why you think of it so often. That's why you long for it so often, is because it's wanting to come in. So today we're talking about relationships. I mean, we could be talking about a car, right? And if that's the case, and there's something blocking you from that relationship or that car, and so to be open to whatever divine wants to do with you, okay? So today when I pull cards, there's going to be a group of you. We call it a collective, okay? And if these cards make sense, great. If they don't, you know, maybe it's time to shut off the video or pass it to a friend who maybe needs to see it or something. Only take what makes sense for you, okay? So if that's the first part where I go on and on and on, or the second part with the cards, or maybe both parts, right? Okay, maybe I'm all for you. You know, all these parts come together, right? Take what resonates, take what makes sense for you. And even if, let's say, I don't know how many cards I'm going to pull, but let's say I pull 6 cards and 2 cards make sense, take the message from those 2 cards, okay? Because it's whatever resonates with you, whatever makes sense for you, okay? So we're going to pull a message. Oh, and there's already one that just jumped out. We're going to pull a message from your divine soulmate. I believe that everyone has a divine soulmate, actually more than one. We have a group. And so it depends on choices in our life and what we've learned as to what is going to happen. Oh, that's interesting. I normally don't take upside down cards, but unless I'm told to. This time the card I flipped over and it was upside down. And I'm going to do a dual message on that one. But I was told to leave it upside down because somebody needs to hear the upside down message too, which is kind of cool. And that's actually really cool. So we're going to do both messages off that card. Whoop. Well, of course, it goes way over there. Hang on a minute. I'm back. All right, cool. All right, so the first card that came in upside down is the 4 of Swords. And on this deck, this is a picture, and she's in a nest with a heart that's mending. There's a red string. The red string actually is about your divine connection. It's actually about like twin flame, divine counterpart, divine soulmate. You know, it's about a divine connection, okay? Whatever you want to label it. We're having a human experience, and we love to label things, right? Just know that that red string means a divine connection. And if you see, here it is. There it is. If you see, that red string is connected to that heart over there. Now she's in a nest all wrapped up, and she's even got wrapped up around some sticks in the nest that are holding her in and stuff. And so she is resting. She is healing. And not only that, she's wearing red. Red is a very sacred color. Red is the color of change. Red is the color of life. Okay? So she's all wrapped up, curled up in the fetal position and healing and, you know, doing the inner work on herself, taking a step back. But I was also told to read it in the upside down position for some people that need it out there, and it might be you, okay? It means that you're doing awesome. It means that, you know what? Good on you for doing this. That your time is nearing where you can come out of the nest, where you will fly, okay? Awesome. That, you know, take it as it resonates, like I said, as it makes sense. The second card is the 9 of Wands, which is interesting. It depends, you know, different people read cards differently, and I just do it intuitively in the moment for that person or that collective reading. And this one is the 9 of Swords, and 9 means an end of a cycle, okay? In numerology, it means the end of a cycle. And if you look, Look at the height of those wands standing there. Like, she can step right over. Not only there's none going upright right in front of her, she's going to step over that fence. She's looking longingly in the distance, and she's ready to step out of the barricade that she's made for herself. She's ready to step out and into her divine plan. You know, well, today we're talking about relationships. So she's ready to step out and step into her divine plan of that relationship. Okay? She has done enough healing. She has decided that, you know what? I'm strong enough. I'm capable enough. I'm going to step over right here. And I'm looking off into the future. She's got her hiking shorts on. She's got a torch to light her way. She knows where she's going. She's going that way. She's looking out there, and she's got her torch lighting her way. As a matter of fact, her hand's right up near the flame. She's not even afraid of the flame. She's not afraid to step out. She's going to step out, and she's not afraid of the flame. She actually welcomes it. Okay? Again, take it as it will. You might even be getting more messages in that. The next one is the Six of Pentacles, which is very, very interesting. I need my handy dandy pen again because I'm going to point some stuff out here. So the Six of Pentacles, the energy I'm picking up off this card today for the collective is that a balancing of energy is coming in between the masculine and the feminine, already happening in your life. And if you see that infinity symbol, how it's tying them together. You see how he's giving and she's receiving, okay? He's giving, he's letting it go, and she's receiving. He's giving, she's receiving. He's giving, she's receiving. And look at this star here, and it turns out into this beautiful flower as it hits her hand, okay? So she's taking what he's given her and making it more, which is, as a feminine, that's what we do. If a man gives us a house, we make it a home, right? If a man gives us seed, we make it a baby. Right? We're meant to work together. We're meant to be together like that. Okay? So this means that this is incoming for you. Be open to receive. If you're a feminine watching this, whether it be in physical form or not, be open to receive. Okay? Be open to receive what Gus is bringing you, what the divine universe is bringing you, right? What God is bringing you. Be open to receive it. It's his best work, by the way. So receive, give, receive. And it just keeps going round and round. It's infinity. Because when you're in that type of relationship, it never ends. He just keeps giving, she keeps receiving, and he receives back from her because of her reception, because of her receiving him. And it just keeps going around and around and around. It's not just one issue. It's the whole relationship. It's the whole way of being. Okay? It's actually quite beautiful. Hopefully I didn't get pen on it because I just realized my pen was open. And I like this, the Three of Cups. You know, and the cups are all about emotion. So you have emotional support. You have support. Okay? Now this might even be in the form of a couple friends. You know, some readers read this card differently, and what I'm picking up today, the message today for the collective is that you have support. You have people that have come into your life to support you, that will have your back. You can cry on their shoulder. You can talk with them. You know, this could be Gus, you know, God, universe, source, right? You definitely have Gus, right? You definitely have the divine support, right? But you are supported. And look at them, how they've got their arms around each other, you know, and they've even got kind of matching dresses almost, you know, and where are they going? They're going. Like, they're going forward. They're not standing there, and they're not sitting down in frustration. It almost looks like they have a skip in their step as they go. And not only that, but that looks like that's out in front of them, and they're following that divine guidance. Okay? So you are not alone. You are supported. You are so supported on your journey. Okay, I was just heard in my head here. I actually do have a deck here, and it's called A Message from Your Twin. I like to use it as written messages, right? So let's pull out 3 messages. Normally I shuffle decks and I just pick cards, but for some reason the last few days I've been deciding to just let them come out. You know, I think that's kind of cool too, how they just come out when they have a message. But sometimes it takes a while to get the message out, doesn't it? That's kind of the way it is with some of our divine counterparts, right? It takes a while. Even ourselves, maybe we have a problem getting our message out. Maybe we have that. Whoa! Maybe we have a problem getting. I'm going to pull 3. I got 1 so far. Maybe we have a problem getting our message out, and what that's coming from is our wounds. I encourage you, if you are afraid, to push through that fear, because fear tries to stop us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. That's a lot. Okay. Hang on here. So don't let fear stop you, right? Because fear will try and stop you, and it will try and stop you from living your divine life. Fear comes from wounds, okay? So if you are feeling fearful about coming forward and saying your truth, it is coming from a wound. It is not coming from a place of protection, okay? You might have learned that protection in order to survive in your 3D environment, but in order to move forward on your divine path, you've got to take a chance, and you've got to flow with that heart, and you got to say what you got to say, because even if it doesn't work out, it's okay, because maybe it's not the right timing, maybe it's not the right person. It will be soon, because you are the right person, okay? You are the right person, and breathe that in. Yeah, okay. So the first one that came out is, I don't know if you can see that. I think that's backwards. It says, "You're my unicorn." You're my unicorn. This person is manifesting you, okay? They may not know your name. They may not know where you are, but they're manifesting traits that are in you and coming through you and that you're working on, okay? You're their unicorn. The second one that came out is, "I am coming home to you," which means they're going to show up. They're already showing up in the energy, unless they've showed up in real life too, like as in 3D life. They're coming home to you. They're going to feel a sense of ease of being around you, where they just want to spend time with you, like even just sitting around watching movies for hours and hours and hours and saying nothing, or maybe just saying nothing and just sitting with each other, watching the sunset or something, you know. They're just going to want to come home to you. They just like being around you. It feels great, and you like it too. You are my one and only, no matter what it seems. There we have that energy again, right? It's our wounds that block us from that. It's our wounds, you know, it's the way we've been treated before that kind of give us different glasses to look through. Those are pretty sexy glasses, hey? But give us different glasses to look through. And so when you have that energy, when you know that that's your person, energetically, or maybe you know it just out there and stuff, trust it. Trust yourself, okay? And even if the timing is off, trust it that that's your person. Because if you're getting messages, if you just know it, you know, and stuff, as long as they're not abusing you, okay, then that's your person. And it might be just for this time in your life to give you some tower moments to grow and step into the divine you, that your divine truth, right? But trust it, because anything that's making you fearful or separating you could be just coming from your wounds. Lead with your heart, okay? Follow your heart, because your head can be full of past, you know, incidents that happened, relationships, whatever. Your head can be full of stuff that tries to stop you, right? Your heart can lead you forward, okay? And as long as you, again, I'm going to give you a caution on this, as long as the person is not abusing you, okay? I'm going to be very clear on this, because I've been down that road, okay? If you are being used, getting called names, physical, emotional, mental, sexual abuse, financial abuse, any of those, then no. You see, because God, universe, creator, source, divine, Gus, wants nothing but the best for you, okay? And I do too. And I want to tell you something. I believe in you. I believe in you. And as I say that, it's interesting. Do you see that sun ray coming in on me? Well, it was like totally raining before. And as we've been doing this little talk, this little chat session, the sun has come out. Whoa! Oh, look at that. It's right across my mouth. It's like the words God right here. Well, you know, there's some truth to that, right? Because I've been channeling for you. So I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to hit that subscribe button and comment. Tell me how this was for you. Tell me what happened for you. And if you know somebody who needs this video, then by all means share it with them. Okay? And I believe in you. I want you to know that. Oh, I put those cards back. Hang on a minute here. There was 4 of them. I'm on this team. I'm with you. Okay? Look at that. I believe in you. You have a wonderful, wonderful day.